right, so this is the last keynote before the competition, so just FYI. We are Staking Rewards, we are all about staking. We call ourselves also the front page of staking. So in line with the theme of this conference and of the summit, we would like to share with you our vision of where staking goes next. So in 3 terms, where staking goes next is insight, UX, and utility. What do I mean by this? Insight means more granular data, more standardized metrics across the ecosystems. UX, we heard it a lot in different panels. Staking UX needs to improve. And utility, that means tooling, that means collaboration. Oops. Where staking goes next, I would like to discuss it in terms of values and put an image to it, talk about pains, desires that we see from our users, and tooling. We think that the value that staking needs to provide, or staking tooling, the entire industry basically, is provide universal access. Currently, it is really hard to compare providers. It's hard to compare assets, protocols in terms of staking or economics. And another value that we see is for the staker to get reassurance. Once you delegate it or once you validate it, you don't get feedback. I sometimes hear the term stake and forget. It gives me a rage because it's not true. It's not true for non-custodial stakers yet. What would that kind of value look like if we put an image to it? You can think of it as a control center. All of you know more or less what that looks like. And we think in staking, control centers will need to exist. They will need to be built. Matchmakers between delegators and providers and validators and protocols, and so on, builders and tooling, and builders. And the security guard. All of you know what a security guard is. I think I talked actually to a bunch here, and I already seen some hopeful protocols that go that way, and some companies that actually might become a security guard for staking. So our vision is already lived, and the vision of others here. In Staking Rewards, we are all about staking. We talk to our users. This is what we build Staking Rewards for, and we listen to their pains. So the siloedness of the different protocols, this is a huge user pain. I stake with 20 plus protocols, and I have to use more than 21 dashboards to do this. This is a huge pain. There's scattered information all along. Sometimes in order to find out, is this validator really trusted? How did he do in the past? Who is doing this? Where is their support? What do others say? Is this data really true? I need to go to various places to find that information. You can already tell staking is supposed to be stake and forget, but if you listen to the pains, it sounds more like a full-time analyst job. And the biggest pain, and for everyone who likes feedback, then in staking there's no feedback whatsoever. So when you stake, you don't know, did I get my reward yesterday? Is my wallet still there, or did it get drowned? And so on. So no feedback whatsoever. You have to actively look to get that. What do we think about the desires, where staking goes next from the clients? Which desires will be fulfilled? So As you all have seen, at Staking Rewards, we always want to provide overview, but the stakers, delegators, and validators desire to produce some sort of overview, some sort of comparability. This still exists, and it has yet to be fulfilled. Then there's the desire, obviously, to have an oversight, to get information about how's your wallet, how are your validators, are they performing, is everything safe? And this brings me to the last desire, and this is, I think, probably the biggest one, it's peace of mind. I'm really glad, we had a staking summit last year in Lisbon, and there was absolutely no service that could possibly produce this peace of mind. But this year in the summit, there are already 3 decentralized insurance services. There's also a decentralized insurance service summit next week. And that makes me happy because there are other people already that have the same vision to provide insurance for this peace of mind. What kind of tooling do you think will to be built next in order to address the pains and the desires? And we think wallets integration, a staking data API with granular data, a staking API with the capability of delegating not only in one silo chain, but across chains. Insurance, so that stakers have the choice to insure for certain risks. And obviously, the possibility to receive a message, feedback about your wallet situation and the validators. And I talked to, the thing about messaging is, to everyone I talked to in the entire conference, everyone said, yeah, that's true. We use Twitter, but obviously this is not stake and forget. You have to actively look for this message. So what it comes down to, where Staking Rewards goes next, this vision is not some vision, and these are not some empty words. Staking Rewards, we are actively working on making this come true, becoming the front page of staking and also enable the users to stake. And we work together with the entire ecosystem for different aspects of this front page to make this happen. And this is an example of what we do. Most of you have seen it on our booth, and we have talked about it. We have built a liquid staking portfolio as a first use case to enable stakers to delegate ETH, to stake ETH, liquid stake ETH. And we are using a partner, Swing, so everyone focuses on what they're good at. We, as the front page, be in charge of the UX, introducing our core competency, which is staking knowledge and staking metrics, combined with the capability of staking. This is only one example, and I want to take the opportunity and encourage literally everyone to help us build the future of staking. So this is a big shout out to collaborate, and as Mirko and Yannick said in the very beginning of the summit, the entire staking ecosystem is here. We all care about staking and we want to make staking better. So let's collaborate, let's do it together, and please be in touch to make it happen.